I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, 'cause fear will never lead my way. I'm ready to run 100 miles strong.
What's up, guys? Today I'm bringing you guys a live comm Valkyrie team deathmatch. I'm going for some dailies, so I'm going for I gotta get some SMG suppressor kills. But I'm also recording my day in the life today, which you guys at this point have already seen. And I did say I was gonna make the video on mine and Acinex's rivalry, so I'm gonna do that now, and we're gonna talk about it because that was an intense rivalry, and we legitimately hated each other. So, for those of you guys who don't know who Acinex is, sometimes referred to as, well, we usually called him Foozy because that was his original gamer tag when we met him. It was Foozy Gang, and then he changed his name to Acinex and joined RV, and started RV. So RV was a team back. This is back in Call of Duty Ghosts. So in Call of Duty Ghosts, I teamed with, my original team was Gino, Tyler, obviously myself, and I forget who our fourth was. It might have been Acinex. And for a long time, that team lasted for a decent amount of time, and then I dropped Acinex, or I dropped both Acinex and Tyler, who I think back then, I forget what his name was back then, because it was before he was even T-Monkey. Yeah, I forget. But yeah. And so I dropped both of them, and then after I dropped Tyler, Gino got kind of fed up with my shit. I was very immature. I was the captain of the competitive team, and anytime someone would, besides Gino, would constructively criticize me, I would drop him. I could not take constructive criticism back then. Now I obviously can. And now if someone insults me, I just kind of insult them back. I can out-roast most people. How did he not kill me? Come on, man. So, Gino got fed up with my shit and left and helped start RV, or Revolt. So it was Gino, Tyler, Acinex, Foozy, Colin, whatever you want to call him. And then another guy you guys know, Prayers. Prayers was a longtime teammate of mine. There we go. There's some streaks. Prayers was a longtime teammate of mine. One of my best teammates I've ever had. Seriously, one of the best guys I ever teamed with. Such a nice kid. So down to earth. I still very rarely talk to him, but I don't like completely not talk to him anymore. I think last time I talked to him, though, I was playing Black Ops 3, which shows you how long ago that was, because I don't play Black Ops 3 at all. So yeah, anyway, they started Revolt, which was a rival clan to Cryptic, and we team scrimmed them a lot. And I picked up Ryan, Gavin, and Cypher, I think his name was. And we started scrimming them a lot. Well, they were better than us, way better than us, and they constantly beat us. So we finally beat them in one game, and of course those videos are still up on YouTube. We beat them because they weren't good at Blitz, and they dropped a search to us, and we sucked at Dom, and we changed the last map of the scrim to a Blitz. Whatever. So then, anyway, Acinex, eventually I dropped Ryan, I dropped my whole team, joined RV for a short amount of time, actually, because they got rid of Acinex, and then Gino came back to Cryptic. I only joined RV for maybe 2 days. Was not long at all. What? Okay. So anyway, Gino came back and he said under one condition, and that was that we had to pick up Acinex and either Prayers or Tyler. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So we picked up, I believe it was Prayers, and then I forget exactly who was on our team, but Acinex came back, and there's a lot of videos where he makes comments at me, and we start fighting in a lot of videos, or like I get mad at something he does, and So we looked for reasons to get pissed off at each other. We legitimately did not like each other. And that's something, like, even Gino didn't realize. Like, I legitimately did not like Acinex, and he legitimately did not like me. Like, there was no love lost. People thought it was just heat of the moment rivalry, like, not rivalry, heat of the moment, like, getting caught up in the game and everything. And it really was on a much deeper personal level that we just didn't like each other. He constantly insulted me no matter what I did. And for the record, before I go any further, I have absolutely no problem with Acinex. I'm not trying to tarnish his reputation at all. I don't talk to him at all anymore, but there's no hard feelings between him and I. I've matured a lot. I'm sure he's matured a lot. We both don't play competitive Call of Duty anymore. I haven't spoken to him in 3 years now. I follow him on Instagram. That's about it. So, how did I miss so many shots? Jesus. So anyway, he would just like we would insult each other. If someone made 3 great plays in a game and then 1 bad play in a game, the other would insult them, and it was just very personal. And I think Acinex, if like he was a legitimate COD pro, and like VR or Cryptic or Sick had ever gone legit pro, I think Acinex would have held the record for most times being dropped. Like, I think he would have beaten Parasite, because I dropped him. If we teamed for more than a week, it was a miracle. I don't know if we ever did team for more than a week, but there was times where like I would have to get off for like a legit reason that I'm not going to go into. It was a very personal thing, and he got mad because we ended up not being able to finish the tournament that we would have won. We definitely would have won the tournament and would have won some money, but didn't put any money down for the tournament, so it didn't really matter. But I had to go, and it was a family emergency, and he got really pissed off. So he didn't like my schedule and stuff like that, and because I could only play certain days of the week and stuff, and we just had a deep hatred for each other, and I dropped him, I would say probably 12 times in the course of 3 months. It was insane. Like I said, I was very immature. I couldn't take constructive criticism. I dropped Tyler a lot too. It was constantly rotating. The solid 3 were me, Gino, and Nick, or Prayers. And then we were constantly picking up a different 4th, either Tyler. There was a time where we had YOLO, and then there was a time where we had Acinex. There's a lot of times when we had Acinex, and a lot of times when we had Tyler. Tyler would kind of he wouldn't really get dropped. He would kind of, well, he would, but something would happen, and he wouldn't be able to play for a month, so we would pick up another teammate in his place. So it was kind of like a weird situation. But I still, like I said, no hard feelings between Acinex and I. I'm just kind of telling the story of what happened. Like I said, I don't know about him, I've matured a lot, and I think if I were to be in the same room as him right now, I don't think we would completely hate each other. I'm not going to say I would go up to him and really care about what's going on, like, in his life. Like, I would go up to him and say, yeah, how you doing, kind of thing, but probably that's about it. Like, I wouldn't hold a deep conversation with him. So, yeah. No love lost, but I hope he's doing all right, and I hope he realizes that it was a lot of just immaturity, and I hope if he sees this, he doesn't take anything I say personally, or it doesn't take anything I said as a way of me trying to tarnish his reputation, because like I said, that is not at all my aim. And like I said, I am just as much at fault as he is. So, well, I was, and he was, and I hope we could get along nowadays, though. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Be down in the description below. As always, guys, I've been CraZi HD. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the ride. See you guys next time.